All right. Well, good evening and welcome, and thank you all that are joining us tonight. My name is Scott Nelson up in Spokane, Washington. This is Thursday night, the 30th of January. 2014. And we are thrilled that you are here tonight to find out what so many people, literally thousands of people on our team around the world, are using to generate a couple of different things. First of all, complete financial asset protection by simply realizing what's going on in the world with our economy, with the devaluation of the global currency market here in the US, Canada, and of course abroad. And then, secondly, we're going to show you how to protect you, your family, your loved ones' assets as we move forward into what most financial experts are really warning the world about: the implosion of the global world currencies. The U.S. dollar here in the U.S. is in deep and steep decline. There's a lot of instability this year in the financial markets, in the stock market, already down over 500 points for the year. However, we're excited to say that gold is already up over 2% for the year. It's been averaging around 27 to 28% over the last 30 years, the increase in the gold market. In fact, it's kind of interesting to see the stability of I should say, the instability of the marketplace, because 2013 was only the second year that gold actually was in a decline over the last, I believe, 30 years. So we're anticipating some very exciting things for Karatbars members as we move forward. This is going to be a lot of information tonight. We're going to start out with our presentation on a very unique affiliates reward program. There's many of you that are joining us tonight that really need a financial answer. And unfortunately, there's been many of you that have tried numerous different types of business opportunities, network marketing companies, and probably a very small percentage of you have ever had any real success. And the reason that you have not experienced the success that you would like to achieve is simply because you don't have highly qualified people to talk to on a regular basis. We like to tell you that with Karatbars, the whole world is our oyster right now, simply because more and more people are becoming aware of the state of the world economy. It's in a mess right now. The uncertainty of people around the world. There's a great deal of fear. There's a great deal of anger. There's a great deal of sentiment that the information that's being uh, propagated on the mainstream media, the news, whether it's the internet news or the mainstream television or radio, that they're not getting the straight information out to the public. And so generally, the public right now feels greatly misled by our government and by the media. And we are so excited about what's happening in our group. Back in the middle part of November, I really decided that it was really time to really engage with Karatbars International. Simply because I have been watching the world economy. I've been watching the US dollar decline just over the last 30 or 40 years. We've seen the US dollar lose about 97 to 98% of its purchasing power. We have seen the manipulation by the Federal Reserve to prop up the stock market to all-time highs, yet we see the naked short trading on non-physical gold and silver that has driven the prices of gold and silver down to a tremendous bargain basement price. But anyways, I really was very excited. I was introduced to Karatbars back in 2011, but really never took advantage of what Karatbars offers people until just before Thanksgiving. And the rest is history now as we approach the beginning of our third month with Karatbars as far as promoting it actively. Our team is racing now towards close to 300 people. I think we'll reach 300 people easily by the first or second week of February, and we expect to be 1,000 strong by the spring. So we want to welcome you, and we're going to go through our presentation relatively quickly because we have a training that will be following this presentation tonight that is going to really open your eyes. I have been using the marketing platform that I'm going to tell you about after this presentation to generate, just in the last since Monday, over 18 prospects. And in the last 2 weeks, I believe it's somewhere around 30 or 35 prospects that have actually been calling me and actually requesting information. And this is exciting for those of you that have never had a great deal of success in your home-based business opportunities, simply because you don't want to bother your friends, relatives, or neighbors. They're probably not great prospects for you. And you don't really have a warm market. And with Karatbars, the people in the world, the people all around the U.S., they're waking up and they're realizing that they've got to do something different. If they don't do something different, then they're going to get exactly what they've been getting. So I want to share a very exciting concept with you prior to our training called our 12-week plan to financial freedom. And this plan is an affiliate rewards program that is going to absolutely blow you away. If you're a guest tonight, you're going to want to pay very close attention, because this 12-week plan is a mathematical equation that will, if followed step by step for just 12 weeks using 3 simple steps, can generate a minimum income of $4,500 per week. We're going to show you a business model and a category creator that promotes, encourages, and actually rewards you for saving, and saving the correct way using a 12-week plan will create incredible compounding and leverage. We're going to teach you how to simply trade in or exchange your depreciating, devalued fiat paper currency for a far superior currency, which is 24 karat pure gold 999.9 London bullion Market Association gold. It's the purest gold known to man. Now, this company that we're talking about is a wonderful company. Actually, the original concept was developed all the way back in 2007. The company was introduced at that point in time as KB Gold. And in 2011, our CEO, Harold Seitz, changed the name to Karatbars International, with world headquarters in Stuttgart, Germany. And Harold founded this company with one thought in mind. He wanted to take people from every nation in the world and provide a small, affordable weight gold, 999.9 LBMA gold by the gram. And that was his dream, because by providing a 1 gram piece of 999.9 pure gold, every single person could be able to afford gold. Even at today's market price of about $1,250 per ounce, the average American or Canadian or people overseas are not able to afford that type of price range. But everybody, because of what Harold Seitz did with Karatbars International, is now able to afford to start a gold savings plan by acquiring these small, affordable weights of pure gold on a weekly, daily, monthly, and yearly basis. Since the inception of this project that Harold took on, we now also have not just the 1 gram size, but we also now have the 2.5 gram size and the 5-gram size. And we're going to show you a new concept, something that you may have never heard of before, a way that you can take a affiliates reward program that rewards you for saving and not spending. And in 12 weeks, we're going to show you an accelerated earning program that could literally make you a very wealthy business person in as little as 12 weeks' time. We're going to teach you, and we want you to remember these 4 timeless principles. Every economy is completely dependent upon the movement of money, and the movement of money equals the marketplace. The frequency, volume, and velocity of that movement reflects its health. The system to capture a piece every time money moves is probably one of the most important strategies that you need to understand and follow if you intend to be able to build wealth and to protect your existing assets. And most importantly, number 4 is learning how to pay yourself correctly. Every time money comes in, you need to pay yourself. When people get paid, money moves. When people spend money, money moves. When you go to the ATM machine, money moves. When you go shopping or you go and you invest money, money moves. And the secret of the wealthy is how often money moves. And when money moves with the Karatbars system, commissions are paid. And the frequency, volume, and the velocity of taking your depreciating US dollars and moving them into pure 24 karat gold bullion determines the frequency, volume, and velocity of the commissions that you are going to earn with Karatbars. You see, you're in control of your earning power. And if you move money the right way and the people that you choose to work with do the same, you're going to have a raging white river like that picture over on the right, not a stagnant pond, as is the picture on the left. Now, did you know that only 5% of the world control 95% of all of the wealth of the world? Isn't that amazing? Are you wanting to be part of that 5% to take control of your life financially, or do you wish to remain where most of us have been all of our life, in that 95% who control really very little of the world's wealth? The people that are in that 5% are people that know 2 very important money secrets. They have a system to capture a piece every time money moves, and they have learned how to pay themselves correctly every time money comes in. Now, would you be willing to learn and understand those 4 money secret principles and then learn 3 new skills that can change your life forever by simply learning how to save the right way, taking a mathematical average over 12 weeks that could yield compensation levels of between $15,000 and $136,000 in income each and every month? You can control your earning power when you start. Okay. And the nice thing about it is gold prices, whether it's $20 a gram or $200 per gram, have no bearing on the income that you can earn. This program, this 12-week plan, is about a focused 3-month burst of energy and effort on your part using a simple lead generation technique that I am using currently that can change you and your family's life forever. This action plan is going to require you to do the following. The action plan step number 1 will be for you to select and acquire a business marketing package. Now, these packages, there's actually 5 different packages to choose from. It's a one-time purchase, And I think that we have a package that works for everybody's budget. And we're going to talk a little bit about these packages. Okay. And this is a absolute must to do as you start. Now, if you get to the end of our presentation tonight and you decide that you would like to be involved with Karatbars, either as a customer or a free affiliate, this purchase of the business marketing package will not be a requirement, because to join Karatbars as a customer or an affiliate is always 100% free. This 12-week action plan opens up 7 separate ways of compensation, remuneration to you, and only this 12-week plan requires the selection and the acquisition of one of these business marketing packages. If you decide that you do not want to participate in the 12-week plan, we want to encourage you to still begin a gold savings program that will help you and your family hedge against the decay of the US dollar, the Canadian dollar, and the euro, along with many other world currencies, and help others to do the same. You will be able to, as a free affiliate, be part of our single unilevel compensation plan, and you will be rewarded for every customer or free affiliate that you refer that wants to begin to acquire gold and earn income through Karatbars. Secondly, we will teach you how to simply save 1 gram of pure 24 karat gold each and every week for your first 12 weeks. Now, this is the correct way to save and move money, where you are simply going to exchange your depreciating US, Canadian, or euro dollars. We call it fiat. It's not worth anything anymore. It's printed on paper, and unfortunately, the paper is worth more than the currency. But we're going to take that worthless money and we're going to absolutely simply exchange it into true and real gold money. Step number 3, and for most of you, you would look at this and say, oh, there it is. I got to find 2 others that will do the same thing. Well, isn't it a wonderful blessing to know that for those of you that will be joining us today or tomorrow, that you're going to actually be able to get some training tonight that is going to show you how to acquire between 5 and 20 or more red hot, highly qualified leads or prospects that actually will be calling you the moment you begin to employ the strategies that I'm going to show you tonight. So don't let step number 3. In the old days, I would say, go out and find 2 others, your friends, family, or relatives that want to do this. Now, I don't want to discourage you from doing that. Many of you that are listening in, you may already have 5 or 10 people that you know that are going to want to participate, and that's a great thing. But if you don't, we're going to give you a wonderful, simple solution to that age-old problem. How do I find people that want to do the same thing? And the results are absolutely phenomenal if everybody does the same thing. Look at the potential income range of what you can be earning in as little as 12 weeks with Karatbars. If you've ever looked at the power of compounding and leverage, look at what happens in this example of when you take 1 penny and just double it for 30 days. At day 31, doubling that penny every day would give you just over $10,700,000. So if you understand the mathematic equations that we use in this 12-week program with Karatbars, then understanding compounding and leverage should make incredible sense to you. Now, the system that we use is simply following a simple 3-step plan. Now, you'll start by getting back right away to the person that invited you to the presentation tonight, and you will enroll as a free Karatbars affiliate. That's the first step. Then you will decide on one of these 5 packages. The entry level bronze package is a one-time purchase of $135. The silver, $350. The gold, $800. The VIP package, $2,000, and the exclusive VIP for those people who might be business owners, small business owners, or people that want to move a larger amount of money out of the stock market that's imploding right now, or out of their 401k, or out of their annuities, or out of their retirement plan, which many people are doing right now. You might want to consider the exclusive VIP at $10,000. Have the financial plans and employ those plans and principles of compounding and leverage and let them work for you, because when you acquire your package, it opens the key to the financial wealth of Karatbars International. You simply pay yourself 1 gram minimum of gold each and every week for your first 12 weeks. You'll continue to have gold every single week in your gold savings plan, but as you'll see, that as in little as 4 weeks, you could actually be acquiring your gold for 100% free, which means you're no longer reaching into your own pocket to buy your gram or more of gold each week. And then using our automated advertising program and advertising co-ops that are available to you, or if you know people that you want to introduce, you want to find 2 very serious people. One time, this only requires 2 people one time, but please understand that the system only works is that if everybody is doing exactly the same thing that we're teaching and training people to do on a weekly basis with Karatbars. Now let's take a look at some of the examples of these different packages and look at the potential of what you can do with Karatbars International. If you choose to come in as a bronze entry level with our digital package, you're going to receive a couple of 3% bonus card codes, and that will give you or anybody that you want to give them to a 3% discount on all and any of their gold purchases for 1 full year. You'll also receive 2 €100 bonus cards that are codes that are good on the VIP package purchase and also other selected products and gold with Karatbars. This is a bonus code that you can use one time and will offer you or your customers about $135 discount in US dollars. This package is $135, and you can see that as in little as 6 weeks, you can be earning perpetual free gold. But what I focus on is that if you work with your 2 and you work with them, and then you help them to do exactly the same thing, and this continues through that 12 weeks, which, by the way, I look at and say, that's only 90 days. Look at what your income on a weekly basis will be if it was a perfect scenario at the end of week number 12. You would be earning as a bronze package member $4,485 minimum, and that's a weekly income. Hold your hats, because for those of you that move up to the silver package, your income just was increased by almost 400%, all the way up to $17,250 per week in just 12 weeks. Plus, you'll notice that your gold will become free in a perfect environment as early as your 4th week with Karatbars. It gets better at the gold level at $800. Remember, all of these packages, these marketing packages, are a one-time purchase. You can see that at the end of your 11th week and the beginning of your 12th week, your income as a gold package member is going to be a minimum of $25,875 per week. And then the top package, probably the by far the most popular package, is our VIP. And you can use your euro, €100 discount on that VIP package if you choose to start at this level. And you can see that you're going to be maxing out your compensation plan with the VIP package at a minimum of $34,500 per week. Now, remember, when you set up your account, they're free. You are never going to have to pay to be a Karatbars member. If you're wanting to open up all of the canals or the streams of income, you'll definitely want to be part of our dual income system, which does require you to have a marketing package, one of those 5 packages. Okay, but your initial enrollment for your customer position, which will give you 4 websites, just like you will as a free affiliate. Everything is free, and you'll have a sound savings plan and a complete system to do it with. You simply will move paper money into gold money. And that's really what blows me away, is that aha moment happened for Stephanie and myself. We've been doing this now with a week off for Christmas, about 7 weeks. I think we're starting our 8th week. And I'm looking at the earnings, not only in cash, but we've also been able now to actually take about 60% of our earnings, and we've acquired nearly 3 ounces of pure gold without reaching into our pocket since we've joined Karatbars. So it's just an amazing way. It's great to start that gold savings plan and start getting that gram per week, week after week. But when it gets really exciting is when you have your first $500 week, and then $1,000 week, and then $3,000 week, and you realize that I've got this extra money. I can put this into gold, and it's actually gold that I'm actually earning with Karatbars. So what do you need to do now? Well, you're going to want to enroll. Okay. You want to get with the person that brought you here tonight. If you don't want to do the 12-week plan and purchase your package or select the package and buy it, get started as a customer, or even better yet, a free affiliate. Because even though you won't get paid 7 different ways, when you refer people that want to start their own gold savings account, you're going to get a piece of a commission every single time that anybody that you refer buys any of the Karatbars products. So if you don't want to do the 12-week plan, you don't want to be in the dual compensation, please don't be scared off. But if you do want this income, then you're going to enroll for free as a free affiliate. Then you'll select the package, one of the gold, silver, bronze, or the VIP, whatever works best for you. Remember that when you acquire the package, obviously it opens all of the 7 different ways that we get paid with Karatbars. And of course, your weekly activity is going to allow you to acquire a minimum of 1 gram of pure 24 karat gold bullion every single week. What's really exciting, and what was probably one of the highlights for both Steffi and myself, was getting that gold MasterCard. That's how they pay us with Karatbars. Once you have $50 in earned commissions, you will automatically have one of those beautiful gold private labeled Karatbars MasterCards sent to you. And each and every week, they pay your commissions, your referral rewards commissions, right onto that card. And it's so simple because you can use it anywhere that MasterCard is accepted. So let's review these money movement activities. After you enroll for free as an affiliate, what you will do is you will acquire one of our 5 packages: the bronze, silver, gold, VIP, or exclusive VIP. Now, do remember, your package determines your compensation level, but don't let that scare you off. Of course, everybody wants to be a VIP member because you're going to be earning a 20% direct sales commission. You're going to be earning $100 to $110 every time the people below you build a cycle bonus for you. But if you're only able to start at one of the lower levels, that's perfectly okay too, because Karatbars does not put any time restriction on the amount of time that you have to upgrade to a higher package, which I absolutely love, because when I started, I wanted to start as a VIP, but I could not make that work financially at that moment in time. So I started as a gold member and then upgrade from there. All right, here's just an example of our team bonus, part of what everybody that buys their package gets to participate in. You know why I love this cycle generator is because it involves everybody below you that is doing this business. Every time they buy their gold, every time they refer somebody who joins and buys the packages or buys gold, this creates units. And every time you have 50 units on one side and 25 on the other, you earn a pay cycle. Yesterday, I had 2 cycles in about 20 minutes. You know, that's a very quick $220 in income. It's just amazing. And I think this month, tomorrow's the last day. I think right now, I think I've cycled about 29 times. And that's not based on just what I'm doing. It's the people, many of you that are on this call tonight, that are working extremely hard in building your organization with Karatbars. And now with our lead co-op program and our advertising campaigns, everybody that is using it is seemingly enrolling new people on a regular basis. And every time one of those people below you or the people below them or the people below them do that, guess what? It's going to create units for you, and it gets very exciting. Secondly, remember, we're going to pay ourselves correctly through the system. So we're simply going to exchange our depreciating currency into real, superior, valued currency, which is 24 karat pure gold. And then we're going to find just 2 others that will do exactly what you did tonight by getting started. It's simply setting people up with a system that they can use that will teach them how to correctly move money into savings. And whenever that money moves, commissions are paid. The plan works absolutely incredibly well. What we're going to be teaching you is going to be finding the 2 most qualified people through our advertising co-op that you're going to team up with and do exactly what you're going to be taught to do through our ongoing mentoring and training program using our ad co-op system. And then you team up and teach 2 others exactly the same system. We never, ever want to reinvent the wheel. And when you do that, and when you have those people, they will do what you do. And when everybody does the same thing, oh my goodness, it gets to be exciting and very, very quickly. I'm going to show you a website, and you should write this down, especially if you're a guest tonight, because many of you were going to want to get started, but maybe after we finish this next 25 minutes of our presentation and training, you're going to want to go over to karatbarstv.com. That's karatbarstv, like television.com. There you'll be able to get a wealth of additional information. The leaders of our team, many who are making 7 figures a year, have combined their efforts and their talents to do 2 live webinars each and every day, 7 days a week. And they do the first one each day at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, and 9 p.m. Eastern, and 6 p.m. Pacific. And that's 7 days a week. So you'll be able to access all of the training and all of that information over at Karatbars TV. The results are, and what's happening now is we're seeing a lot of people very quickly start to earn money, many for the very first time since they've been in any sort of a home-based business. Because with Karatbars International, you have a system, you have a lead generation opportunity, and you have ongoing training that is going to create a massive and record-breaking phenomena in growth, sales, and income. And in just 12 weeks, you can be totally free, not just 12 weeks older. So this is the end of the PowerPoint presentation tonight, but now the fun begins because we're going to show you a few things. Remember, I mentioned just a moment ago, Karatbars TV. You can see here, it's an incredible website with some videos, lots of information up here at the top on the 12-week plan, the affiliate benefits, customer information, FAQs, and more. There's also some great videos here you can watch. Here's where you can go right into the webinar room for our live webinar broadcast. If you like to be up early in the morning, every Monday through Friday, we have a training called the Breakfast Club. And of course, all of our webinars that our upline leaders do are listed right here and can be accessed 24 hours a day. Fantastic site. Okay. We also, let me see here. These are for the training, I think. Okay. Yeah. We also have what we're going to be talking about now that is really going to really help people to really explode their business and get through this 12-week plan. And this is called our Karatbars Advertising Co-op group, and this is put together by a wonderful man, Lloyd Merrifield. And Lloyd has created a very unique source of generating people for you to talk to. How many of you that are listening into this session tonight have ever had a problem building a downline? It's not because you aren't able to, it's just that you just don't have the right type of people to work with. So Lloyd has put together this advertising co-op. It's explained in detail. I'm not going to go through a lot of it. This is one of our paid methods of generating prospects. I started when a couple weeks ago by buying one of the shares. You can see, I don't know if you can read that, but each share will run for 7 days, and each share costs you $50. And the only other thing you'll need to do when you enroll into the co-op is to get your 800 link voice messaging center. You'll be given both an 800 number and a local number in your area so that when leads come in, and Lloyd uses, as you can see here, paid Craigslist advertisements, voice broadcasting, blog talk, blog talk radio, where they place banner ads, and they even have a full-time social media expert who promotes this co-op through places like Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and other social networks. And when you buy your share, you'll have a full 7 day of leads that are come in that are split evenly amongst all of the co-op members that week. Now, my first week, I bought one share for $50 and I signed up a person that week. I was very excited about that. I got a total of 12 leads. And out of the 12, there were 4 that were voice broadcast leads that just were really just leaving a message asking to be removed. So that means I really netted out 8 leads and got 1 sign up that became a silver package member with this co-op. Okay. So I was very excited about that. The second week, I decided, wow, I'm really going to turn this up. I'm going to buy 2 shares. And I bought 2 shares and I received 22, or not 22, but 22 because I had 2 shares. And I think 7 of those or 6 of those were people that were not really qualified. Some wanted to be removed from the voice broadcast. You'll get that. That's normal. And out of that, I got 2 signups. So wasn't that amazing that I bought 3 shares in Lloyd's Co-op and received 3 signups? Very, very simple to do. Lloyd also, if you're one that would just rather get maybe a little larger number of voice messages For $100, Lloyd will do a voice broadcast. For every $100 share that you buy, he will broadcast to 10,000 phone numbers. And the results can vary, but you can probably figure that you'll get somewhere between 10 and 20, maybe 30 leads off of one voice broadcast. Okay. And Lloyd has put together all of the steps here. And I want to encourage you to write down this website. It's Karat, because I know this is kind of small up here. It's Karat, that's Karat, and then KO, and then the little hyphen or the dash, OP.com. So it's Karat Co-op, except the co-op is spelled KO with a dash OP.com. Karatcoop.com. And if you need that and you don't get that written down right, just send me an email to SpokaneGoldRush@gmail and I will get you that link. But you can come here and you can review step by step. He even puts his messages that he uses for his voice broadcast message, so you can see how everything works. You can see the ads that they use and the banners that they use on social media and Blog Talk Radio, and just all of the information here, information on how they get their leads. And then down here, you can come down to the bottom, and after you set up your 800 link number here, which I think is about $20 a month, and you'll get a toll-free number, and Lloyd's messages will be preloaded on both of those voice boxes for you. And then you come down here after you have your 800 link ID number, and then you will also have a local area code in the area you live, which will be your 2-minute message. This is the number that Lloyd will direct all of your responses to. And the really cool thing is when you go into your, here's one that came in now. I'm doing some of my own ads, but here's 800 link messenger. And here's an ad that came in at 5:30 tonight. So you get notifications, and then you can click on that and actually listen to your lead. I don't know if you can hear this or not over, but let me go ahead and give you an example of what these leads are like. You see here, it shows you where the call came from. I'm advertising over in Seattle, so you can see it came in Washington. It tells you the number of the person, and then down here is the actual file, the voice file. So I'm going to try to turn the volume up a little and play this message for you.
Hi, this is Patrick Lawler. We spoke a couple days ago about the opportunity, and you sent me an email. Sorry, I checked the email. I checked the spam briefly. I didn't.
Okay, see, there's a guy that is waiting for the information and it didn't get there. But let me go in and see if I can find one that I may have moved over to trash, and see if I can find one here. Let's try to find a. See, I have all these in here. These are all messages. Here's let's see here. Let's go up here. Okay, let's listen to this message.
Hi, my name is Adam, and I came across your ad on Craigslist about asset protection, wealth preservation, sales. I've read your description. I feel like I fit your profile. I have a strong background in sales. I'd like to know a little bit more about your program. I am somewhat skeptical of ambiguous sales job postings on Craigslist. Anyway, you can return my call at 9.
Okay, so that gives you a pretty good idea of the quality. I'm amazed at the quality of the leads that I have received over this last week. I'm talking about mortgage bankers. I'm talking about presidents of finance companies, talking about doctors. And then we're going to talk a little bit about what we do with those people when they call in. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to contact, I'm going to try to blow this up a little bit because I know you're probably all squinting. Let me see if I can get this print a little larger. Now you'll have a copy of this script, and then you can play around with it. Let's go up to 20. Okay. Hopefully you can see that a little clearer. This is a script that Lloyd has done, and you'll be able to play around with it. You want to use this in your initial interview process. Remember that first callback is nothing other than getting to know this person. So my call would be something as simple as, hi, Lloyd, this is Scott Nelson. Hey, I'm just giving you a call back because you had responded to an ad that I had placed on Craigslist. And they always say, oh, yeah, thanks for calling me. Great. Is it a good time to talk? Do you have about 5 minutes? And then you just kind of work through. I'm not going to go through this. We are going to, by the way, do a training on Saturday morning for those of you that are joining us in this program tonight. We want to make sure that everybody has a chance to hear the correct way of doing things. But this script is something that I printed out, and when you join us, when you join my team, I will get you an email that has all of this information on it. But it's really simple. Once you start using the script, you start to get very comfortable with what you're going to say. I don't want you to read it mechanically like, hi, Lloyd, my name is Scott. I'm calling because you responded to our ad and left your information. If you do that, they're going to know you're reading a script. It's got to be just in a really easy flow, and you don't have to read this verbatim. It's just to give you an idea. It's a very easy, short script. You'll only be on the phone about 3 to 5 minutes, and most of that time is just to build a little bit of a relationship with the people and decide whether this is a person that you would feel comfortable working with as one of those two people in our program to get you to that minimum of $4,500 per week minimum. Okay, so that's our script. And then what I do then is, if I decide that I am going to um, get them information. I didn't put this up here, but let me go and I can tell you what I send them. Where's my sent button here? And I'll see if I can blow this up. I just sent them a little email right here. You can see it says your next 3 steps. And this is another copy, and I can give you this. And this actually has 3 steps. You'll notice it says, hi, Adam, congratulations for being selected to take the next steps of our interview process for Karatbars International. If we decide that we can work together, you will open up the keys to the vault that could very quickly set you financially free for the remainder of your life. And it walks them through these steps. It says, here is what you should do next in order to find out more about the company, and also our 12-week plan that will help you reach a minimum weekly income of $4,500 or more. Enjoy these 3 steps. Okay, and the first step, there's my 800 number for the 15-minute recorded presentation. That's my 1-800 link. And when you set up your account, you'll have your own. And it will have a 20-minute recorded message with Lloyd Merrifield. He does all the work for you. Then I use a short little 5-minute video clip that is Robert Kiyosaki, and he's talking about gold and the dollar and how the dollar is depreciating. And then the final step is, and you'll get this too, is a 12-week to $4,500 per week minimum income recorded webinar that's 30 minutes long that I recorded. And it's specifically geared, the wording is geared to those prospects. And you'll be able to have that, and you can put together this email. Of course, I include my name, my email, and my phone number, because at the very end, I'm going to, after I tell them I'm going to send them this information, then I schedule my follow-up call within 24 hours. And if I hear from them, great. And if I don't hear from them, I always make sure I set up a time to call them and either talk to them live, or I use a voice message, okay? So it's very, very simple. Now, this is what blows me away. Um, I started to think to myself, as I did the webinar or the advertising co-op with Lloyd, I bought $50 share one week, and then I bought two $50 shares last week. And I got great response and 3 signups. But I started to notice that the quality that I was receiving, the highest quality prospects, were coming from this particular Craigslist ad. I don't know if you can read it. This is also going to be sent out to you once you sign up with Karatbars. Let me just blow that up a little bit and I'll show you. This ad has pulled incredible. It says, looking for serious communicators, connectors, who keep their options open to higher income levels. Absolutely no cold calling, in-house lead generation systems, full training and support. Are you able to do what it takes and roll up your sleeves and go to work if the six and multiple six-figure incomes were there for your taking? Would you enjoy working with a world-class team? Are you teachable? Are you a coachable? Who is a person looking for a real mentor and coach that is ready or already achieving the results that you're looking to duplicate? Do you seek an outside the box lucrative business model that could pay you what you are truly worth? Looking for a recession proof business, $100,000 to $500,000 first year potential? And of course, we're an affiliate program, so I make sure I point out that we're not an MLM or a network marketing. Craigslist doesn't necessarily like MLM, but as an affiliate program, especially with the paid advertising, paid advertisements with Craigslist, there's no problem. Then I talk about that important facts: 4,500 per week or plus weekly within your first 90 to 120 days, flexible hours, and it goes on and on. And now here's my second number. This 509 area code, which is a local area code for me, actually, when they call that, it actually goes in to a 2-minute qualifying pre-recorded message done by Lloyd that really gets people to leave their information if they're serious, and it really encourages people that aren't not to leave their information, and that's exactly what you want. That's a Craigslist ad. So listen to this. You want to hear mind-boggling results. So this week on Monday, I decided, well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go into Seattle and Denver, and I'm going to pay $25 to place this paid ad under sales and marketing on Craigslist. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about free ads and paid ads and the difference, okay? But in your major marketplaces like Los Angeles or San Diego or New York or Miami or bigger cities, when you go in there to place a help wanted ad, they charge you a one-time $25. So I said, wow, that's pretty cool. I've been spending $50 the first week and $100 the second week for Lloyd's ads, and I'm so excited. I got 3 signups, but I was really curious to find out what kind of response I would get if I bought 2 ads for $25 a piece, the same cost as 1 share of Lloyd's co-op, and I was totally blown away. I'm looking here right now. You can't see me, but just this week alone, I've had 18 people that have responded to those 2 ads, 18 leads, 5 committed people to enroll. Isn't that amazing? 5 committed people. Okay, one, I got an email this morning. He's joining tonight. Another one is joining tomorrow. Another gentleman is waiting. He wants to buy the VIP package, so he had to transfer some money from a retirement fund, and it takes a week. He's joining next week. I just got off the phone with my younger guy, just a superstar over in Everett, Washington. I don't know if he's on the call tonight, but he looks like he's going to be able to get started next week. It just goes on and on. Now, here's the power. Remember, in this 12-week program, it really only requires you to have 2 people. So let's just say if I'm smart and I have an extra 5 or 10 leads that have come in that I haven't called yet, and I'm working with Bill, and Bill's getting started, and I say, "Here, Bill, let me do this. Let me email you my 5 leads," because see, it's Lloyd's voice on the recorded messages, right? And so they don't know whether I'm Scott or Bill or Mary or Susie or anything, because when I call up, I say, "Hi, Joe, this is Scott Nelson. I'm calling because you responded to one of our ads and left information with us. I'm Lloyd Merrifield's business partner, and I'm simply conducting a brief interview with his people. And is this a good time to speak? Do you have 5 minutes?" Okay, so we can actually help our our two quality people, if we want to, and give them some of our leads and help them to get their 2 people at a lot more rapid rate. So that's just a suggestion about what you can do with the power of this program. Um, this is kind of an overview, and I think you can see it. It's called How to Generate 5 to 20 Leads Per Week. Now, look at the 4 different ways that we have. We have free advertising. So if you're starting tonight and you want to get a high level package, and maybe it's a real stress and strain for you to come up with some money to start your business as far as your advertising co-op, then you can place free advertisements on Craigslist. The smaller marketplaces do not require you to pay. Of course, you're not going to get as much traffic, of course, but you will get a few leads, probably 1 or 2 leads a day if you place that same ad. But you can also create your own ads. Just make sure you don't make it MLM-y or anything like that, because on your free ads, they're more likely to flag your ads and remove your ads, but that's okay. They will notify you if your ad has been removed. And if it has, then you can just go back into any other small city and repost your ad. It takes about, after you learn how to post an ad on Craigslist, by copying and pasting, it will take you less than 3 minutes per ad. And I recommend, if you're going to do free ads, that you try to go in 3 days a week minimum. I recommend 5 days, but 3 days, spend about a half an hour, post 5 or so ads in different cities for free, and then make sure you have your voice mailbox set up with Lloyd, which is going to require $20 investment, and you'll start getting your ads. Now, of course, we talked about the paid advertising. You have a lot of choices. You can do paid advertising on Facebook. You can also do free advertising on Facebook or LinkedIn. And I was just going to remind you, we're going to have a training for those of you that are doing this. You don't want to miss it. It's Saturday morning. I'll send out a link tomorrow. It will be a webinar training at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific time, and you will not want to miss it, because we're going to be going into the real specific details about this. This is kind of an overview. Okay. And then you have paid advertising. We've been through the paid advertising co-ops that are available for either voice broadcasting for $100 per share, which is right here, or the ad co-op at 50. And of course, the Craigslist paid ads, which are $25 a piece. Now, the key is that you need to remember that any successful business owner will always set aside a marketing and advertising budget, and you should too. Now, if you're going to be doing free advertising to start, that's okay, but let me encourage you that when you start to generate income, reinvest into yourself a portion of your income and start moving over to the advertising co-ops where Lloyd does all the work for you, or start buying your ads on different social media sites, Craigslist, and other places out there that we'll talk about in more detail on Saturday. Imagine, just imagine talking to 5, 10, 15, 20 or more people every week who are actually calling you and requesting information when they leave a voicemail. How difficult Will you ever have to complain again that you don't have people to talk to? And especially because you only need 2 people with what we're doing in this 12-week plan with Karatbars. The initial interview process is merely to qualify people to make sure that they're the type of person who is serious, who is focused, who wants to do this, and somebody that you feel you can partner with and work well together. After the initial interview, which you have a script, then you will send them that pre-written email right out to their email box that will get their questions answered, or at least most of them. And before you send it off, you get their email address, send it to them. You're going to have a good lead then. Even if they decide not to do this, you can always follow back up with them in the future, because timing is everything. But you want to schedule a follow-up call before you hang up within 24 hours after the interview. Then you follow up and gauge the level of their interest and answer any questions that you might have, or provide them with more information to do research. And we have a marketing page, let me show you, that I use. If somebody says, yeah, this sounds really good, but I want to get more information, and I'm looking for where my where'd it go? Let's go ahead then and just pull it up. Hold on. And I sent them to my website called KB Millions. This is Lloyd's website that he set up for me for a one-time $20 fee. You can see it has my name, it has my phone, and it has my email. And this gives them a little video here. And then if they like that, you instruct them when they're done watching this 8-minute video to go ahead and click over here on the 12-week plan. And they've already seen my presentation, but they can come over here and watch, I think it's Joe Norman's presentation here. Okay. Then it has my picture. They can add me to Skype. It has my contact information, and it talks about the different packages. So it's a really good informational site. So that's if somebody says, yeah, I really like this, and I think I want to do this, but I need more information, then you can just send them right out to that site. Okay. And then follow up, gauge their information. Never ever beg people to join. They will really be begging you to join. So don't beg people, don't act desperate. You're only looking for 2 people. And always remember, the fortune is in the follow-up. If you don't do follow-up, if you don't follow up with your leads within, an hour or 2 after you get them, then don't expect that when you call them, they're going to be nearly as ready to go as they are when they first come in. I try to get back to my leads. I don't like to call them within 3 or 4 minutes after they leave their message, but I normally don't go much more than between 20 minutes at the minimum up to a maximum time of about 2 hours. So just remember that when you place ads, you're going to be getting responses, and you'll want to make sure. And remember, this is the most crucial thing. You are only trying to, if you're trying to use this 12-week plan, it only takes 2. You find your 2 and engage with them with accountability and work together towards success. And if you help others to succeed, so will you. And you're going to have consistency, and consistency. You simply model for others what to do, and believe me, the people will do the same thing that you do. Now, the last thing before we close tonight is our special training this Saturday, February 1st at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 9 a.m. Please send a request, and I'll send out a link tomorrow. Send your request. Say, I want to be included in the special Saturday training event I am going to attend. I'm going to limit it to 50 people for that event, because we want to have intimacy, and we're going to have a lot of Q&A. And you must request an invite to Spokane Gold Rush at Gmail. Spokane, that's Spokane, Gold Rush at gmail.com, and just say, want to join webinar. Now, this webinar training special event Saturday is for members. So are you going to join tonight? Are you going to take the step and just get out of your comfort zone and join us tonight? I mean, we had a great crowd on here, lots of guests. And you need to ask yourself if this is what you want to do. And if I invited you here, I want you to email me tonight. I won't call you back probably if you leave me a good time tomorrow, Friday. I can reach you anytime between 9 a.m. Pacific till 7 p.m. Tomorrow. Friday. If you aren't available tomorrow and you absolutely are ready to get enrolled and you know what package you want, if you send me an email and say, Scott, call me tonight, I need to get placed. Obviously, timing is very important because in this system, as you saw, you will definitely see a rush of people over the next several weeks that will be falling down below you because you join and then people come in below you that are also doing the co-op and using this system. You're going to see growth, I believe, that you've never seen before. So if you're hot to trot and you're ready to go, then email me right now to SpokaneGoldRush@gmail. And if you can't get back or you can't give me a phone number and a time tomorrow, and I will go, so you don't have to worry that if you send me it, I'll go on the time and date stamp that I receive, and that will be a consideration in where you're placed into the organization. So if you can't do it tomorrow, I'll be more than happy. I'm going to go get a bite to eat downstairs with my beautiful wife. But in the next hour, it would be before 9 p.m. Pacific time. I can call you directly and get you positioned so you will be in a catbird seat for what we're doing here with Karatbars International. Otherwise, if tomorrow works out okay for you between 9 Pacific and 7 p.m. Pacific tomorrow, then that would be just great. Send me an email to SpokaneGoldRush@gmail right now and let me know. Say, I'm all in, I'm ready to go. If you're not ready to go, hey, get back with me when you are ready to go. This is an opportunity for you to literally change change your life forever. It's going to be a wonderful time, and we'd love to have you as part of it. But I want to make sure you also are extremely serious. Okay, I'm going to do it for tonight. God bless you. Thank you for being here, and have a good evening. And I'll look forward to talking to you either tonight or tomorrow. Don't forget about our training. If you want an invite, make sure you send your request for the special Saturday training for our ad co-op with Karatbars. Remember, that's only open to members only. Thank you. Have a good evening. Good night.